Great morning, great afternoon, and great evening. You are welcome back to our online class with Mr. Michael. Today we'll be looking at something more interesting in our math class. Today we'll be looking at algebra. Yes, algebra. You see, this algebra deals mostly or majorly with collection of terms and elimination. Collection of like terms. When they are the same, you bring them together. When they are the same, you bring them together. That is what algebra deals with mostly. Now, algebra have different ways of solving it and have different things to solve. There are different operations involved in algebra. First of all, let's start with operations with brackets. There are sometimes we given an algebraic expression that has brackets. There are some that have powers. There are some that has fractions. Now, we must learn how to solve them as they are one after another. First of all, let's start with algebraic operations with brackets. So when the terms of pairs of brackets inserted after a minus sign, just that minus sign alone will alter other signs inside the bracket. All the signs of the terms inside the bracket must be changed when the brackets are removed. When there is a minus before that bracket, as you are expanding the bracket or removing the bracket, the sign inside the bracket will change. If it was even minus inside the bracket, it will change to plus. If it was plus inside the bracket, it will change to minus. So as you are solving along, you get to understand what I'm saying. For example, now we have the first example here says simplifies 3x minus 4y minus 3y. This will be equals to 3x minus, because 4y and xy, they are like terms. Apart from the digit, the alphabet standing with them, they are the same. So you have to bring them together. That's what I was talking about, collecting like terms. So 4x and 4y, bring them into the bracket. Now, the 4y and 3y, it was a minus before. But now that the bracket comes in and there's a negative sign, which is minus, before that bracket, the minus automatically changed to plus. So that means 3x minus 4y minus bracket open 4y plus 3y bracket close. Now, from our BODMAS basic operations, BODMAS say we should start solving those one in the bracket first. First of all, we must start with bracket. We add these ones in the bracket together first. That's what we say 4y plus 3y. 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. So they give us 7y. That means our answer now becomes 3x, because there's no one to start with x. There's no figure here to start with x. So x is alone. 3x minus 7y is our answer. Some people say, why will it remain like that? Because you cannot bring 7x and 3y together. They have two different alphabets standing with them. So you can't subtract from them. You cannot add to them. So that becomes your answer. Now let's look at the second example. The second example says 2p minus 3q plus q. Now this plus q, now 3q and plus q, they are like terms. That single q alone shows that there's 1 with it there. Yes, there's 1 standing with that q that you did not see anything with it. There's 1 there. So we got an invisible 1. Yeah. So 3q plus q, they are like terms. So those ones will come together inside the bracket. Then we have 2p minus bracket open 3q minus q. Like I said, that q means 1q. Bracket close. That will be equal to 3 minus 1 is 2. So we have 2p minus 2q is our answer. Normally, if you say 2 minus 2, we say 0. Yes, it's supposed to be 0, but in terms of algebra, it can be 0 because the p and the q are not the same, so they cannot subtract from each other. So let's further ahead. So another example we have here is we have 6q plus a arrow plus 4 arrow minus 3 arrow. 4 arrow and 3 arrow, they are like terms, so they have to be in the bracket. We'll put them together in the bracket. So we have 6q plus bracket open 4 arrow minus 3 arrow bracket close. So the answer becomes 4 minus 3 is 1 arrow. That 1 arrow, I just wrote that one because I said there's a 1. They thought that maybe you might not understand. If you remove that 1 arrow and write it only as r, that 1 will still be there. It's understood that 1 must be there. So if you see just ordinary y, know that there's 1 standing by it. That is why they just say, okay, let them not write the 1. Let it just remain as y as it is. So 6q plus bracket open 4 arrow minus 3 arrow. Inside the bracket, we start from there first. 4 arrow minus 3 arrow gives us 1 arrow, which is supposed to be just arrow. Then the answer is, since 6q plus 1 arrow cannot go, so cannot subtract or add to each other, so they remain the way they are. Then the last example here on this page says 8 arrow minus 3s plus 2s. This will become 8 arrow. This one is different. The like terms are 3s plus 2s. But like algebra says, once a negative number comes after or before the decimal point, the negative sign inside changes to minus. 3s minus 2s. The answer becomes 8r minus 1s, or 8r minus s. You are still correct. This is this for this. Now let's move further. Now in this type, we say 3 bracket open, 2x minus y bracket close, minus 2 bracket open, 2x plus y bracket close. How do we solve this? This is, first of all, we see this equals to, we remove the bracket by multiplying the number outside by all the numbers inside the bracket. 3 times 2x gives us 6s, minus 3 times 1y. We know that 3 times 1 is 3. So we have our 3y there. Minus, we are done with the first bracket. Now let's go to the second set. 2 times 2x gives us 4x, plus 2 times 1y, because we know that 2 times 1 is 2. So I also say 2 times y is 2y. Now we have removed the bracket. This becomes equals to, we collect like terms now. That means any number that has this, that those numbers that have the same alphabet standing with them, we bring them together. We have 6x minus 4x. This 4x was after 3. It was even at the middle of this, but since it has x like 6, we bring it together with 6. 6x minus 4x minus, see the 3y was after the 3y, it was 4x before the 2y. Now we bring the two ones that has y together, minus 3y plus 2y. Now the answer becomes 6 times 4x. 6x minus 4x is 2x, which is here. Then minus 3y plus 2y, which equals to 5y. This becomes our answer, because x and y don't have anything to do with each other, so they stand there as they are. I hope we're getting this, what we are doing here. Now, from what we have learned, get it, you must make sure while solving algebra, while opening the brackets, you will collect like terms. Any number that, all the numbers that have the same alphabet, bring them together. Be them, whether it's multiplication or bring the numbers together. Either you add or you subtract based on what the question says you should do. Then if you has your final number of the first group and the final answer of the second group, if they have different alphabet, that becomes your answer. Then you don't solve more. So with this, I believe that you have done so fast and so much. This is the first step of starting with algebra. I want to just stay safe and be yourself, open your brain, so that whatever you have learned will not escape your brain. So just take good care of yourself. Stay safe. Bye.